Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with Sidetrack. This is our Let's Play DireWolf20 series. This is episode 5. And I am trying to finish working on the house. So I've been making a whole bunch of different types of glass panes with chisel. Um, and I don't know. So far, I think it's looking kind of cool. This is a bubble pane glass. I kind of think that's kind of neat looking in here, at least. I'm using a what do they call this? Japanese fancy or ornate Japanese glass or something like that. Ornate Japanese pane. Um, through here, I've got the streaked glass pane on the backside window. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do in some of these other rooms. I don't really like this borderless glass. I don't like the lines in between it. The bubble pane, I don't really want. I think what I'm going to do, and you can see I'm actually in the middle of cooking some of this up right now, um, some molten glass from Tinker's Construct. It goes in here and it actually makes clear glass that should be working its way around into here. Now we've got a couple pieces. Let's see what this is going to look like. Because I kind of like the way this looks, because it gives you a nice borderless glass pane. Well, it should be borderless. Let's see if that goes away once I get some more pieces. Pretty sure it should be completely borderless. Well, not sure what's up with this right here. But we'll see how this goes. So I'm going to come back once I get a little bit more glass and also try and put a roof on. Just wanted to let you see, kind of the house in stages. So I want to do this real quick. Well, it's going to take me a while, but it won't take very long in the video. And then we're going to start looking for a nice lava lake to pull lava out of, because I really want this to be completely automated. I don't want to have to go digging for lava. And then we'll have to figure out what else we're going to do. So back in a few. All right, we're back. So house is at least done for now. You can see I put a roof on. I've got some glass. I think I showed you this glass before, but I made a glass roof. I used what was that called, like steel glass or something, and then light glass. Um, some more light, more steel. I think eventually I want to turn these middle blocks into illuminators. I kind of have a yin yang thing going on here. I use that clear glass in here and over there. I showed you all this stuff, and then just different stuff in this room. So I think this looks kind of neat. You may disagree and say it looks like poo, but that's okay. I never make any false pretexts to be an amazing artist. So, all right, we need to finish completely automating this. We are running out of lava. Well, we're running out of lava. We're getting there. So we need to find ourselves a lava lake. And if you take a look, I actually went down below and found some lava. It's actually right where we were excavating for the diamonds, and then where we pulled lava up into our own buckets. So we're going to make a couple pieces here to make this getting lava hopefully a little bit better. We are going to use, what's it called? A mining well. A mining well from Buildcraft. Although we're going to have some way to generate power for this. So we're going to need some iron and some wood. And let's see. Where's all my iron blocks? I turned all my pieces of iron into blocks while I was moving everything. Well, that's just obnoxious. Okay, we're back. Making a mining well. So we need some wood gears that we're going to turn into some stone gears. And the stone gears, at least one of them, needs to be turned into an iron gear. And then we can go ahead. Am I missing something? Iron gear, iron, redstone. Do I not have enough iron? I do. Well, let's see. Iron gear. Was that in the middle? never can remember what order to put this in. There we go. I have a feeling that the iron pickaxe probably was messing up NEI's ability to make that mining well. So we have a mining well, and now we need some way to get power to that mining well. So we've got a couple of options. We're going to look at Buildcraft Energy. We need to make an engine. Now, you used to be able to, a long time ago, you could use redstone engines to power your mining wells, but you can't do that anymore. So the next step up would be the Stirling engine. Stirling engine is nice because it's fairly simple to make, just some cobblestone, glass, piston, those two stone gears I made. We can make a combustion engine, but we don't really have anything to use it with. Electrical engine, peat fire, there's a lot of other things that we could use. The steam engine, let's see, which one? What do they call it in this? Maybe it's not in here anymore. I don't remember. Anyway, we're going to make a Stirling engine. So we're going to need a piston. We do not need that many pistons. Pistons, and I think, there we go. So Stirling engine. Now the Stirling engines need a power source, a fuel source. Do I have charcoal anywhere? Well, I've got some in there. Let me take, actually just one, and cook up some more wood to make more charcoal. I don't want to use coal because coal has some uses that charcoal does not. Although really I'm not using too much of this, so it doesn't particularly matter. I'm going to need a couple other pieces here. Do I still have wood? Yes, I do. Make myself a chest. And head on over here. It's getting to be night time. We got time. So, what we're going to do, head over here to where my marker is on the map. We're going to drop the mining well. Run over here, run over here. Hello, Mr. Pig. And hopefully, ran right past this. Hopefully this will work. Engine, chest, and now what we have to do, the Stirling engine is going to take some charcoal, and we are going to need to give it a redstone signal to get it to run. Hold down shift, stick it on there, and this will start pumping away. We will see that out the bottom is going to come a mining well, or a mining pipe, and it will start sticking things into the chest. So we're going to run inside before the monsters eat my brains, and sleep through the night, and see what kind of fun things, and see if we actually hit the lava lake. Hopefully we did. Where's my bed? Over here. And back in a few. Okay, so we're back. You will notice a slight change in the top right-hand corner of the screen. I'll talk about that in a minute. But we've got our mining well. It has stopped mining stuff. Got some dirt, got some cobble, tulip, ruby, and so hopefully we have hit the lava lake. We'll see if we post it in the right place. Or place the mining well in the right place. So you'll notice up in the top right, the mini-map has changed. I updated to the latest DireWolf pack, kind of in between my last video and this one, or the break. Actually, it's been a couple days. I got distracted with various things. Anyway, so it's journey map. It's kind of cool. I don't know a whole awful lot about it. Normally, I switch over to what is it, Opus, I think. But with the change, it updated the mini-map. Oh, look, we just barely hit the lava lake. So good. That's just what we want to see. All right, so back to talking about the mini-map. I don't know much about it, but so far I kind of like it. Let's see. You can open up options, and it's got all these, caves and things that it's rendering. You can see I have not explored a whole awful lot, so I only see a little bit. You can also switch back up to the overworld You can see night view versus day view. It's kind of neat. Um, you can set mini maps and do all, or not mini maps. You can set waypoints. I set a home waypoint way up there. And if you have, you know, certain permissions, you can use teleports to teleport to the waypoints. Let me show you. Where is it? Waypoints. And I don't think I can do this, but oh wow, I can. Okay, well, I'm probably not going to do that in the future, but that's kind of cool knowing that I could. Um, I suppose that makes getting around the map a little bit easier. Although I think I'm going to probably disable that because that seems a little cheaty for a, um, you know, uh, Let's Play series. But it's entirely up to you if you want to use that. Do I have... Oh, that's why. So I was playing around in there we go. Now I bet you I probably cannot teleport. No, I still can. Okay, well, never mind. Alright. So much for that idea. Well, I just won't click that button anymore. So, heading back here, we're going to collect our mining well because we're going to turn our mining well into a pump. And we're going to have to figure out how we're going to pump our lava from this site all the way over to our base. Now, there are several options. Is this going to work? Taking a long time to mine it. Okay, good. One thing you have to be careful of. Uh-oh, that's not good. This is going to totally ruin my day. Well, there used to be lava down here. Yeah, now there's some obsidian. Well, F that. Okay, well, maybe we'll just move the mining well over a bit. Wonder how much lava has gone down there. Well, I'll be back in a few, so this is an important thing to note. Be careful when you're around water. The mining well itself will block water, but as soon as you break away the pump, yeah, bad times. I should have foreseen that. Well, let me go down and I may move the pump over here. I don't think you guys want to see me fix my mistake, so back in a few. Although I should note, this is kind of fun. If you don't put a chest next to, or a chest or a pipe next to your mining well while it's turned on, it throws blocks everywhere. Which is not so bad when you are only running a Stirling engine. But if you've got a faster engine, it will throw blocks everywhere. So back in a few. Alright, so here we are. I moved our mining well over a little bit. It dug straight down, and we got lava again. Yay! I feel kind of stupid. I made a giant mess down there. The good news, actually, let's go ahead and clear this out. Got some more redstone, got some flint. Apparently it killed a spider when it went down there. I'm not quite sure. I didn't know they did that. So we have to convert this mining well into a pump to get that lava back. Or not back. Get the lava from down below, way down there, all the way back up to where we are. So we need to go over here. We need to get a little bit of glass. 3, 4, 8. So what you do is you're going to make yourself a tank from Buildcraft, and then you just take your mining well and stick it underneath the tank, and you make a pump. Pretty neat. So this pump is going to be used in conjunction with the Stirling engines. Now, you used to be able to use redstone engines to power the pumps, and which was great because you just stick 3 or 4 redstone engines on the pump, and away it went, and you didn't have to worry about it anymore. But for now, we're going to have to use a little bit of coal or charcoal to power this lava. Now, we'll probably not keep it running all the time. We'll probably get ourselves a nice supply and go from there. Now, the only problem that we're going to come up with right now is transporting the lava from our pump into our base, because there are several options. So we could look at buildcraft pipes. What are they called? Waterproof. Let's go ahead and type. No, maybe it's not waterproof. It used to be. Look for pipes. Oh, they're fluid pipes now. So fluid pipes. They come in a variety of types, and basically they transmit different amounts of liquid. So you can see like your golden fluid pipes will transfer 40 millibuckets a tick. Emeralds are also 40. And everything else is pretty much around 10, unless you've got quartz, which is 20. So we're going to pump actually quite slowly. And so we could use the cobblestone or the stone fluid pipe. However, the problem is we need some pipe sealant. And the pipe sealant comes from cactus green. And the cactus green either comes from creeper seeds, which I don't have, or, your cactus, which I also don't have. So we're going to go with another option, and it's going to also allow us to build a couple new blocks. So we are going to use, what are they called? They're not pipes. They are, it is from Ender.io, and they are not our conduits. They are our, they're fluid conduits. Let me show you. There are 3 different types of fluid conduits. So your basic fluid conduits, your pressurized fluid conduits, and your ender fluid conduits. Well, we do not have the stuff for ender fluid conduits. Your regular fluid conduits are going to transmit a reasonable amount of fluid, and probably will do just fine for what we need. And then your pressurized fluid conduits would transfer lots. I mean, that's 100 millibuckets a tick. That's quite a lot of fluid. But we need fused quartz, which requires a trip to the nether, and we haven't done that yet. So we're going to use quite clear glass, which means we're going to have to make ourselves an alloy smeltery. And then we're also going to need conduit binders, which come from binder composite, and we can make those pretty simply. But we are going to need to make ourselves an alloy smeltery, which also means we're going to need a way to power the alloy smeltery. So, alloy smeltery, pretty easy to make. It needs 3 furnaces, some iron, which is easy, and a cauldron, which is just more iron. Now the machine chassis uses more iron, iron bars, and a basic capacitor, which we have all of this stuff. So let's go ahead and gather our required materials. So we're going to need lots of iron. Do I still? I'll go ahead and grab some more iron. Iron and grab a couple more blocks of iron. We are going to need some copper. Just grab a couple. I don't think I need this many. And what else do we need? We need some gold, and we're going to need some redstone that I already have. Excellent. Okay, so we need some iron bars. We're going to need a couple of gold ingots, alloy smeltery. Oh, and we're going to need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Don't need all the rest of this. And machine chases. Be able to make one of those. Basic capacitor. Now, Ender.io is a pretty cool mod. It's actually, if you've been watching the DireWolf's Let's Play series, he basically started out using the Ender.io for his automation, which is actually did a really nice setup. So if you haven't checked it out, you should definitely check out DireWolf's Let's Play. And if you haven't watched any of his, he does a really great job, which makes total sense because it's his pack and he's awesome. So, all right, alloy smeltery, and we're gonna need a way to power this alloy smeltery. Let's go with. Well, you know what? We have a Stirling engine, and I'm pretty sure for the minor amount of stuff we need to do with this, the Stirling engine, I believe, should work. We may need to use applied energistic. Or no, there we go. Okay, I thought it would work. So our alloy smeltery is going to build up some redstone flux. It's automatically converting the buildstone or buildcraft energy into redstone flux right in here, which is great. And we are going to need to make ourselves a fluid conduit, which means we need to get some quite clear glass, which is just some sand. So the cool thing about the, nope, not there. There we go. The cool thing about the alloy smeltery is it will do multiple sand blocks all at once. So you can see it's just gonna, I think I can do it this way. I think it will do 3 at a time. Yeah, it'll do 2 at a time. And so we're gonna get ourselves some of this, and while we do that, we're going to have to make ourselves some binder composites. We need some gravel, some more sand, and some clay. Well, I'm glad I went around and got all this. Makes my life a lot easier. I generally don't have nearly enough of you know, sand and clay and gravel. How many of these should I make? Well, I'll start with that, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so quite clear glass. We've got 5. We need 3 per. Let's let this cook up. And we are running out of power, so. Okay. Well, we need to cook up our binder composite. Move that out of here. Stick half of them in here. Need to get some coal from there. Down, up, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna let this cook up, let this finish doing what it's doing, and I'll be back so you don't have to wait around while I'm waiting. Alright, so making our fluid conduits. 40. Guess we'll find out if that's enough. Head on over here. Actually, let's go ahead and pick this up. Come here, you. Inventory full. Yes, it is. What's my gems? Ruby, you can go in there. Throw this over here. Gold, you can go in there. Do I have anything else to throw? Nope. Let's go ahead. Cook up some more charcoal. And there we go. Alright. Run back around here. Actually, I suppose we can work our way backwards. Let's poke a hole in our base. Over here. Okay. We need, where'd those go? Right here. Alright. Am I going to fall out of here? Yes. Alright, so, let's just run them this way. This work out fairly well. Whoa, why did that go all the way over there? That was a little crazy. Alright, that's going to go that way, that's going to go this way. We need to sneak around over here. And let's just run it straight out the side of the building. Later on we can make some facades to make this look a little bit better. I cannot get around this way, can I? Nope, all my stuff is in the way. Okay, so fluid is going to come in. I think 26 will be enough to get us over to where we need to go. I have to keep an eye out for bad guys like that skeleton I hear, and the skeleton that is shooting at me. Ow. Ow. God, I hate skeletons. Ooh, skeleton head. I don't need that dirt. I'll take the skeleton head. Cool. You know what? Let's go ahead and light this area up. Nope, never mind. Yes, there it is. I do have torches. Lights, lights. Oh, zombies. Okay. You know what? Whew, that was close. Thank goodness for the jump ability on this. I don't know how that didn't kill me. I have no armor, and that barely took off any health at all. That was kind of surprising. Alright, let's go to sleep. And then wake back up, and I'll meet you outside. Alright, we're back. So we had actually had to make another set of 8, and I had just enough to do it. I have 2 quite clear glass left over. And there we go. So I connected it up to our pump. I kind of cleared this in, or filled this in, so I don't kill myself. And what you see is as soon as you put the pump down, as long as it's over some kind of block that it can harvest, it starts to drop this mining tube, or liquid sucking tube thingy. Now you have to be careful about this because as of last time I checked, it doesn't actually take up space, so you can fall through it and fall down your hole into the lava, which I imagine is absolutely no fun, because I've done it before. So we're going to have to wait a little while for this to extend its way down, and then lava should start coming out. I don't think we're going to have to do anything. Well, I guess we could do that. Yeah, because we don't want it to go in. We definitely want it to connect. Whoops. Well, now what am I doing? Come here, you. Alright. I think that should work. We'll let this extend all the way down and back in a little bit. Alright, here we go. So let's turn this back on. I had to turn it off while I waited. And you can see the lava is flowing through our conduit. You can see that it's making its way down, which is great for us. So I'm pretty sure that this fluid conduit should be plenty to keep up with the pump, especially once this cools down and releases all of its energy. So pretty cool. Let's go check out inside and make sure that everything is filling up as we expect. All right, check it out. We've got lava. Lots of lava. More than we need. But certainly not more than we will need in the future. One thing that you're going to want to note is that you're not going to want to leave this pump running, because once we fill up on lava like we have, we're going to get a backlog of lava, and this pump will have nowhere to send the lava, so it won't use any energy, which means that energy will build up in the engine. And now this is a Buildcraft engine, and Buildcraft engines explode when they get full of energy. At least most of them do. And so you have to be really careful about that with the Stirling engine, because it will blow itself up, and then it will have to make yourself a new one. So I will probably only put a block or a piece of coal or a handful of pieces of coal in at a time when I need more lava. But we use this incredibly slowly. In fact, we're not using any of it right now because we're not melting anything. Now, the other thing that you will notice is that I've got some fancy light show going on up here. I had to disable this redstone signal, essentially, because what I noticed that when I ran this fluid conduit, these, as you can see right here, these redstones were attaching to the fluid conduit. I see redstone bouncing around over there. And for some reason, this block right here, whoops, did I just throw something? Or did I just train? Where's my, oh, there it is. This block right here was sending signal into this fluid conduit, and for some reason, that was messing up the automation of this smeltery. I noticed that gold that we were trying to melt before just sat here, and it wasn't being pumped out. Somebody maybe can explain to me why, because I couldn't figure out for the life of me why a redstone signal applied to this block would stop the smeltery from draining. I'm assuming it must be sending redstone signals somewhere, and messing up the smeltery. I don't know why. But anyway, so I built some repeaters, and the repeaters funnel the redstone only in one direction, so it's just sent straight along, gives us our fun lights. And now it works just fine. As you can see, the gold is gone. So and I cut that out because I think that this video is going a little long, and anyway. The last thing I want to do, because I think I have a couple minutes left, is check out our new smeltery and make a new metal that's actually from thermal expansion. It's called Invar. And Invar is pretty cool. It's actually used for a wide variety of blocks from thermal expansion, and it'll be quite useful for us. And the other thing that it's going to make us is some armor. Now, this armor is pretty decent. It's not certainly by any stretch of the imagination the best armor in the game, but it's a whole awful lot better than what I'm wearing right now, which is nothing. It's, I think, a little bit better than iron armor, and we can make it in our smeltery. Now, I have turned off this redstone signal just so that it doesn't automatically send everything into ingots. But what will happen is that your ferrous blocks will combine with iron blocks and turn it Invar. Now, do I have the correct? Oh, I'm going to need 2 to 1. So let me take out one of those ferrous. And we'll just have to wait a little while. So back in a second. And in just a second, this will melt down. Our iron will combine with our well, now this is going to be molten nickel. And to make Invar, we've got 27 blocks, or ingots, excuse me. So, apply my redstone signal back over here. And now this isn't working. Well, that's just confusing me. Gotta have something to do with this fluid conduit. Although I don't know why. It was working, I swear. So confused. Alright, well, let's see if we take out this fluid conduit. That's still not working. I swear this doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, well, we may need to add another fancy light show to this side. It's a good thing we're trying this, right? Oh, and there it goes. So just the same on the other side. As soon as I disable this, it works. So, yeah. Weird. Well, we'll let this drain along. I'll make some more repeaters, and we'll wrap this episode up. Alright, so I'm going to drop this redstone repeater. I actually made a couple of them. Made more than I needed. And there we go. And just for the fun of it, let's do this. Yeah, can't reach. Don't fall in the hole. There we go. Now this is going to drive me crazy because it's totally not symmetrical. Oh well. But we can see that this is still dumping out. Good deal. Alright, so let's collect some Invar. We may need to make some more to make a full set of armor. But get started. Make myself a chest piece. Follow it up with some boots. And then we need some legs. And dun dun dun. I'm feeling stronger. Look at all that armor. Yay! And then I just need to wait for the rest of 2 pieces. And I may go ahead and smelt some more of this down just so we have it. We've got plenty of iron and plenty of ferrous metal. And here we go. Look at all that armor. All I need is 2 more shields and I'm good to go. Pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and throw that conduit back on here. Now, you'll notice that when you connect, kind of like the old thermal expansion fluid ducts, you have to connect them by shift, or by just right-clicking. Excuse me, not shift, right-clicking. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Alright. So, pretty productive episode, I think. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully it was useful to you, or if nothing else, just amusing and entertaining to watch me be an idiot. So, until next time, this is Sidetrack signing off. Folks, have a great day.